pity they should suffer salvation, body and soul.
Nay, that were a punishment too good for them if they should have any allegiance in them, being chosen for the prince's watch.
Well, give them their charge, neighbor Dogberry.
First, who thinks you the most desertless man to be constable of the watch?
You a pig, sir?
Or George Sickle.
For we can write.
And read.
Come hither, neighbor Sokol, for God hath blessed you with a good name. To be a well-favored man is the gift of fortune, but to write and read comes by nature.
Both which, Master Constable.
You have... I knew it would be your answer. Well, for your favor, sir, why give God thanks and make no boast of it. And as for your writing and reading, let that appear when there is no need of such vanity. You are thought here to be the most senseless and fit man for the constable of the watch. Therefore, bear you the lantern. This is your charge. You are to comprehend all vagrant men. You are to bid any man stand in the prince's name.
And how if they will not stand?
Why then, make no note of them, but let them go, and presently call the rest of the watch together, and thank God you are rid of a knave.
If he does not stand where he is bidden, he is none of the prince's subjects.
True, and there is metal with none, but the prince's subjects. You shall also make no noise in the streets, for the watch to babble and to talk is most tolerable and not to be endured.
We will rather sleep than talk. We know it belongs to a watch.
Why you speak like an ancient and most quiet watchman, for I cannot see how sleeping should offend, only have a care of that your bills be not stolen. You are also to call at all the alehouses and bid those that are drunk get them to bed.
How if they will not?
Why then, let them be until they are sober. If they make you not, then the better answer, you may say they are not the men you took them for.
Well, sir.
If you meet a thief, you may suspect him by virtue of your office to be no true man, and for such kinds of men, the less you meddle or mate with them, why, the better is for your honesty.
If we know him to be a thief, shall we not lay hands on him?
Truly, by your office you may, but I think they that touch pitch will be defiled. The most peaceable way for you, if you do take a thief, is to let him show himself what he is and steal out of your company.
You have always been called a merciful man, Mark.
Truly, I will not hang a dog by my will, much more a man who hath any honesty in him.
If you hear a child cry in the night, you must call to the nurse and bid her still it.
How if the nurse be asleep and will not hear us?
Why then, depart in peace, and let the child wake her with crying. For the ewe that will not hear her lamb when it bays will never answer a calf when he bleats.
It is very true.
This is the end of your charge. You, constable, are to present the prince's own person. If you meet the prince in the night, you may stay him.
Nay, by Our Lady, I think I cannot.
5 shillings to 1 aunt with any man who knows the statutes. He may stay him. Marry not without the prince be willing. For indeed the watch are to offend no man, and it is an offense to stay a man against his will.
By Our Lady, I think it be so.
Ha! 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 Well, master,
sit here on the church bench till 2 and then all to bed.
I pray you watch about Signor Leonato's door, for the wedding being there tomorrow, there is a great coil tonight. Adieu. Be vigilant. I beseech you.
Man, our constant deceivers have I. Converting all your sounds of woe to a glory. What God ran?
Peace, stir not.
God ran, I say! Here, ma'am, I am at thy elbow. Mass at my elbow itched. I thought that a scab would follow. Oh, thee an answer, Conrado. Now, forward with thy tale.
Stand thee close then. I will, like a true drunkard, utter all to thee.
Some treason, Master Sicol, yet stand close.
Therefore, know that I have earned of Don John 1,000 ducats.
Is it possible any villainy should be so dear?
Thou should rather ask if it were possible any villainy should be so rich. For when rich villains have need of poor ones, poor ones may make what price they will.
I wonder at it.
That shows thou art's unconfirmed. Thou knowest the fashion of a doublet or a hat or a cloak is nothing to a man.
Yes, it is apparent.
I mean the fashion.
Yes, the fashion is the fashion.
Gosh, I may as well say a fool's a fool, but seest thou not what a deformed thief this fashion is?
I know that deformed Ed. He has been a vile thief this 7 year. He goes up and down like a gentleman. I remember his name.
Did thou not hear somebody?
No, 'twas the name on the house.
Not so. Neither. It's know that I have tonight wooed Margaret, the waiting hero, gentlewoman, to hero, by the name of Hero. She leaves me out at her mistress's chamber window and bids me 1,000 times good night. I tell this tale lightly. I should first tell thee how my master, the Prince and Claudio, planted, placed, and possessed by my master Don John saw far up in the fortress amiable encounter.
And thought they Margaret was hero?
The two of them did, Prince and Claudio. The devil, my master, he knew she was Margaret. Partly by his oaths, which did first possess them, partly by the dark of night, which did deceive them, but chiefly by my ability to confirm any slander Don John had made. And away went Claudia, enraged. And swore he would meet her as appointed the next morning at temple. And there, before the entire congregation, shaking her with what he saw overnight, and sent her home again without a husband.
We charge you in the prince's name, stand!
Call forth the right master, constable. We have here recovered the most dangerous piece of lechery that ever was known in the Commonwealth.
Ow!
And one deformed head is one of them. I know him. He wears a lock.
Ow!
Oh, you'll be made bring to form as form, thou aren't you?
So, ow! Ow!
Let us speak. We charge you, let us obey you to go with us. Good Ursula, wake my cousin Beatrice and desire her to rise,
I will, lady.
and bid her come hither.
Well,
Troth, I think your other rabato were better. No, pray thee, good Meg, I'll wear this. By my troth, not so good, and I warrant your cousin will say so. My cousin's a fool, and thou art another. I'll wear none but this. I like the new tire with an excellently, if the hair were a thought browner. And your gown's the most rare fashion in faith. I saw the Duchess of Milan's gown that they praise so. Oh, that exceeds, they say. By my troth, but a nightgown in respect of yours. Cloth of gold, and cuts, and laced with silver, set with pearls, down sleeves, side sleeves, and skirts, round underborn with a bluish tinsel. But for a fine, quaint, graceful, and excellent fashion, yours is worth canonic. God give me joy to wear it, for my heart is exceeding heavy. It will be heavier soon by the weight of a man. Fie upon thee! Art thou ashamed? Of what, lady? Of speaking honorably. Is not marriage honorable in a beggar? Is not your lord honorable without marriage? I think you'd have me say, saving your reverence, a husband. And bad thinking do not rest. True speaking, I'll offend nobody. Is there any harm in the heavier for a husband? None, I think. And it be the right husband and the right wife. Otherwise, 'tis light and not heavy. Ask my lady Beatrice else. Here she comes. Good morrow, cuz.
Good morrow, sweet hero.
Why, how now do you speak in a sick tune?
I am out of all there too many things. 'Tis almost 5 o'clock, cousin. It's time you were ready. My troth, I'm exceeding ill. Hey ho!
For a hawk, a horse, or a husband?
For the letter that begins them all. H.
Well, and you be not turned Turk, there's no more sailing by the scar.
What means the full trub?
Nothing, but God send everyone their heart's desire. These gloves that come at me, they are an excellent perfume.
I am stuffed, cousin. I cannot spell.
A maid and stuffed. There's goodly catching a cold.
Oh, God, help me. God, help me. How long have you professed this apprehension?
Even since you left it. Does not my wit become me
It
rarely?
is not seen enough. You should wear it in your cap.
I troth I am sick. Get you some of this distilled Cardus Benedictus and lay it to your heart. It is the only thing for a qualm.
Thou prickest her with a thistle. Benedictus? Why, Benedictus? You have some moral in this Benedictus.
Moral? No! By my troth, I have no moral meaning. I meant plain holy thistle. You may think perchance that I think you are in love. Nay, by our lady. I am not a fool to think what I list, nor I list not to think what I can. Nor indeed I cannot think, if I would think my art out of thinking, that you are in love, that you will be in love, or that you can be in love. Yet, Benedict was such another, and now he is become a man. He swore he would never marry, and yet now, in spite of his heart, he eats his meat without grudging. And how you may be converted, I know not, but not to fall scowl. Withdraw. The prince, the count, Signor Benedict, Don John, and all the gallants in town are come to fetch you to church.
Help to dress me, good cuz, good Meg, good Ursula.
What would you with me, honest neighbor?
Marry, sir, I would have some confidence with you that discerns you nearly.
Be brief, I pray, for you see it is a busy time with me.
Marry, this it is, sir.
Yes, in truth it is, sir. What is it, my good friend?
Good man Verges, sir, speaks a little off matter. An old man, sir, and his wits are not so blunt as God help I would desire they were, but in faith honest as the skin between his brows.
Yes, I thank God I am as honest as any man living. That is, an old man, and no honester than I.
Comparisons are odorous, palaverous, neighbor Verges.
Neighbors, you are tedious.
Why, it pleases your worship to say so, but we are the poor duke's officers, but truly for my own part, if I were as tedious as a king, I could find it in my heart to bestow it all on your worship.
Oh, all thy tediousness on me.
Yea, and for £1,000 more than 'tis, for I hear good exclamation on your worship as of any man in the city, and though I be but a poor man, I am glad to hear it.
And so am I. I would fain know what it is you have to say. Marry, sir, our watch tonight, accepting your worship's presence, had taken a couple of arrant knaves as any in Messina.
Good old man, sir, he will be talking, as they say, when the age is in, the wit is out. God help us, it is a world to see. Well said, in faith, neighbor Verges. Well, God's a good man. Two men ride of a horse, one must ride behind. An honest soul, in faith, sir, by my troth, he is as ever broke bread. But God is to be worshipped. All men are not alike, alas, good neighbor.
True, neighbor, he comes too short of you.
Gifts that God gives.
My lord, they stayed for you to give your daughter to her husband.
I must leave you.
But one word, sir. Our watch, sir, have indeed comprehended two auspicious persons, and we would have them this morning examined before your worship.
Take their examination yourself and bring it me. I am now in great haste, as it may appear unto you.
It shall be suffrages.
Drink some wine, here you go. Fare you well.
Go! Good partner, go! Get you to Francis Seacole. Bid him bring his pen and his inkhorn to the jail. We are now to examination these men.
And we must do it wisely.
We will spare for no wit, I warrant you, here's that shall bring some of them to an oncome. Only get the learned writer to set down our excommunication and meet me at the jail.
their particular duties afterwards.
You come hither, my lord, to marry this lady?
No,
To be married to her, friar. You come to marry her.
Lady, you come hither to be married to this count?
I do.
If either of you know any inward impediment on why you should not be conjoined, charge you on your souls to utter it.
know you any hero?
None, my lord.
Know you any count?
I dare make his answer. None.
Standing by, friar. Father, by your leave, you freely and unconstrained soul give me this maid, your daughter.
As freely, son, as God did give her me.
What have I to give you back, whose worth may counterpoise this rich and precious gift?
Nothing, unless you render her again.
Sweet prince, you learn me noble thankfulness. There, Leonardo, take her back again. Give not this rotten orange to your friend. She's but the sign and semblance of her honor. Behold, how like a maid she blushes here. Oh, what authority and show of truth can cunning sin cover itself withal? Comes not that blood as modest evidence to witness simple virtue? Would you not swear, all you that see her, that she were a maid by these exterior shows? She is none. She knows the heat of a luxurious bed. Her blush is guiltiness, not modesty.
What do you mean, my lord?
Not to be married, not to knit my soul to an approved wanton.
Dear my lord, if you in your own proof have vanquished the resistance of her youth and made defeat of her virginity.
No, Leonardo! I never tempted her with word too large, but like a brother to his sister showed bashful sincerity and comely love.
And seemed I ever otherwise to you?
Out of this seeming! I will write against it! You seem to me as Diane and her order, as chaste as is the bud ere you blow. But you are more intemperate in your blood than Venus, whose pampered animals rage in savage sensuality.
Is my lord well that he doth speak so wise?
Sweet prince, why speak not you?
What should I speak? I stand dishonored that have gone about to link my dear friend to a common stale.
Are these things spoken, or do I but dream?
Sir, they are spoken, and these things are true. This looks not like a nuptial.
True. God.
Leonardo, stand I here. Is this the prince? Is this the prince's brother? Is this face hero's? Are our eyes our own?
All this is so, but what of this, my lord?
Let me move but one question to your daughter, and by that fatherly and kindly love that you have within her, bid her answer truly.
I charge that thee do so, else thou art my child.
Oh, God defend me, how am I beset? What kind of catechism called you this?
To make you answer truly to your name.
Is it not hero? Who can blot that name with any just reproach?
Marry that can hero. Hero itself can blot out hero's virtue. What man was he that spoke with you yesterday out at your window betwixt 12 and 1? Now, if you are a maid, answer to this.
I talked with no man at that hour, my lord.
Why then are you no maiden? Leonato, I am sorry you must hear upon mine honor. Myself, my brother, and this grieved count did see her, hear her, at that hour last night, talk with a ruffian at her chamber window, who hath indeed, most like a liberal villain, confessed the vile encounters they have had 1,000 times in secret.
Fine, fine, my lord. They are not to be named, not to be spoken of. There is not chastity enough in language without offense to utter them. Thus, pretty lady, I am very sorry for thy much misgovernment.
O hero, what a hero hadst thou been, if half thy graces had been placed about thy thoughts and thy counsels of thy heart. Fare thee well, most foul, most fair. Farewell, thou pure impiety and impious purity. For thee, I'll lock up all the gates of love, and on mine eyelids shall conjecture hang, to turn all thoughts of beauty into harm, and never shall it more be gracious.
Hath no man's dagger here a point from me?
Lady Hero,
What come now, hero?
Come, let us go. These things, come thus the light, smother her spirits up.
How doth the lady?
Dead, I think. Help, uncle. Uncle, Signor Benedict Friar.
Take not away thy heavy hand. Death is the fairest cover for her shame what may be wished for.
Who would come now, hero?
Have comfort, lady.
Dost thou look up?
Yea, wherefore should she not?
Wherefore? Why, doth not every earthly thing cry shame upon her? Can she here deny the story that is printed in her blood? Do not live, hero. Do not ope thine eyes. Grieved I had but one. Why have I one? Why ever was thou lovely in mine eyes? Why she is fallen into a pit of ink that the wide sea hath drops too few to wash her clean again, and salt which too little which may season give to her foul tainted flesh.
Sirs, be patient. As for my part, I'm so attired in wonder, I know not what to say.
Oh, on my soul, my cousin is belied.
Lady, were you her bedfellow last night?
No, truly not. Although until last night I have this 12-month been her bedfellow.
Confirmed, confirmed! Oh, that is strong a name which was before barred with ribs of iron. Would the princes lie? And Claudio lie, who loved her so that speaking of her foulness washed it with tears? Hence from her, let her die!
Hear me a little, for I've only been silent so long and given way into this course of fortune. By noting of the lady, I have marked 1,000 blushing apparitions, the starting tone of her face. 1,000 innocent shames, and an angel whiteness beat away those blushes. And in her eye there hath appeared a fire to burn the errors that these princes hold against her maiden truth. Call me a fool. Trust not my reading, nor my observations, which with experiential seal doth warn the tenor of my book. Trust not my reverence, calling, nor divinity, if this sweet lady lie not guiltless here under some biting error.
Friar, it cannot be. Thou seest that all the grace that she hath left is that she not